Hey, welcome back. We're going to do a cold start on this 980F. It's 30 degrees out. It's been sitting here for a little over a month. Also, the last few weeks we've had minus 25, 30 below zero, wind chills of 60 to 70 below zero. So let's see if she'll start. All right, let's give this a whirl. Come on, girl. Come on. She's trying. She's trying. There. Hey, it took off. Oh, we got the truck disconnected, got all our chains thrown out. The loader is starting to warm up here. And we'll get her out of this little snowbank. It ain't gonna take much, that's for sure. We'll get her loaded up and on its way. Okay, that's pretty trippy. This thing is flashing in the video, but it's solid for me. So I don't know how that works. Anyhow, this would be our water temp. So we have a little bit of temp. But this is an older machine. This is your park brake right here. Horn's not here. It's actually down there. Brake, throttle. Okay. Load her up. See if we can get the bucket to... Nope, snow won't fall out of it. It will once I'm going on the road, more likely. So, I got a little bouncy. Still nothing falling out, so... Now, that rod out there, you kind of can't see it, but this rod right there, that lines up with a magnet on the end of the cylinder, which will kick it into neutral, so then the bucket's level. Anyhow, forward, reverse, gear select, park brake, just throw this in forward. Here, off. Same thing as usual, we kind of just line her up in the middle here. Get her to crawl up on here nice and easy. We're going to pull her all the way back to the ramps here. Bump the ramps. Neutral. Park brake. Now I gotta set the bucket because I gotta climb underneath there. Get this so it has no chance of falling on me. Just gently set her down onto the trailer. She just touched. Pick it up just a hair. Now we'll crawl under there and chain up the front. Okay, now I'm underneath the loader arms here. Got the bucket just barely off the deck here. Might actually be touching in the corner. No. But we gotta throw some cross chains in here. Then we'll climb back up in the loader again. We'll lay everything back down. Then we gotta throw it over The dog bones there, because they'll be in here. Anyhow, we're gonna go from this eye ring across to right here. We're hooking on that heavy plate. There you go. You can see how it's cross-chained in there, all hooked in nice and tight. And the slip hooks up and over. Now those top chains, I don't have any hooks on the end of them. And then like the bottom ones, I got an extra hook on both ends. So slip hook there, binder in the middle. So if you ever can find one of these old things here, we got our 980F right there. Get my glove out of the way here. Okay, 980F. There's your kilograms, there's your pounds. So now we're talking securement. Okay, everything's got a load rating. When you're looking at stuff, don't buy the cheap shit. It's 11,300 pounds this binder will hold. My 1/2-inch chains and hooks are 10,000. You always go by the weakest link. I think they're 12 actually. So, but easy math, you can take and do 10 because of what it is. Anytime you hook to the machine, to the trailer, you only get 50% of the weight carrying capacity. So right there's DOT says 10,000 pounds of hold. Technically there's 20 if you're looking at it that way. So what I'm saying in a nutshell is if you count everything as full capacity, you got 100% securement. But if you go by DOT, you're required to at least secure 50% of the weight. So being this loader's, what did that sticker say, 68,000 pounds, you got to have 34,000 pounds of securement on it. You ever want something to lube up your binders real good, just use your 75-90 jug. A little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there. Works every time. So like I'm saying though, with securement, we got, we'll say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 8,000 for the chain, 100% securement. Or as DOT sees it, you got 8, 10, 20, 30, 50%. Well, we made it to where we're going. We got an issue here. We got a giant snowbank across the entrance of the pit. I had to unload on the road here, as you can see. It's gotten quite foggy here. It's 5 o'clock in the evening. So I'm going to get this off, get a hole in there so I can get the truck off the road. It's about 3 feet deep or so. Push it right in here. Oh, no traction. Try and level this out a little bit so it doesn't catch so much snow later. It's kind of on the wrong side of the approach, but we don't really have a choice because there's a fence right on the opposite side here. Let me get this opened up. Now I got that opened up. Didn't take much. I'm just going to make a quick run around in here and... Oh, wrong way. Make sure we can get the truck in here, get it turned around. they'll be able to come up here and get this all cleaned up later. We've been really lucky though this year. We haven't had a whole ton of snow. But I mean, right here, I mean, it's like 6-8 inches deep or whatever. It doesn't really like to push in road gear. And one rule of thumb in a pit is you never push snow against the pile. So you'll contaminate the other dirt. So what we'll do is we'll pick her up here. Since I got an area here where there's not a whole ton of snow, but I got enough real estate here to turn myself around. Just come over yonder here in a area that's doesn't have anything. Just dump this out. Now we can come in here, spin around, and they can get the loader later. So they'll come in here and clear out the snow later. So, oh, there's the horn. There you go, she's sitting back there. I'm walking to the road. It's not very far anymore. You can probably hear my truck off in the distance idling. I got a hookup. I got about, I don't know, I think an hour and 45 minutes home. Well, made it back. She's a little frosty out there tonight. Fog was pretty heavy. We're down to a couple hundred feet at the best for visibility. And for the worst was probably down to 30, 40 feet. So, well, made it back. Have a good night, guys.